sail flow says we got 13, 14 knots at the end of that pier. Doesn't look like it's quite that much. Down here, we're a little less than that. We're 9:10 right now, 1 minute to go for race 2. We discovered, I gotta remember to tell everybody this, we got every upward leg one time. So heel the boat to leeward a little bit and look, have the skipper or crew, probably the skipper, just lean over and look. Okay, race 2. You got Tommy, 1686 down there. You got Bella, current still fighting you, so this is good. Pushing the line and strong. Adverse current. She's 2441's fighting down there. I think I heard her yelling. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very light with a building breeze. She had a hard start just because she had a boat to leeward, but she's doing okay. I don't know if she has anybody to leeward of her either. I think you gotta, on these boats when you're in the second row, you gotta reach, close reach to get moving forward. I think Bella's gonna be okay down there. This is a lefty. Look at the angle of 8652 going perpendicular to the start line. So the pin was favored. First race, the boat was favored. And current's gonna start going weaker and weaker here. Here's Max and Ben Conroy, Max Olson. Jib is pretty good. Jib could be a tick tighter. This guy's perfectly flat. You let the boat climb upwind with a tiny bit of leeward heel and then perfectly flat. There's Sophia, 7787. Regatta here for Wyatt, skipper in this little boat. I tell teams like that, you want to look like that, so whenever you get around teams that are like that, you mimic them. These early Perry regattas, when you get next to good sailors at all, just mimic them. Try to match their body angle, full height, full angle, body position downwind. Anytime you get next to them. This boat has a lot of angle on 6530, probably too much. I don't think they're that overpowered. She's not hiking, so she should have the bang eased a little. She'd have more power. I bet you Tommy does better this race. I think he had a lot of seaweed. I mean, he had a huge piece on when we got here. Because Tommy went exactly where Steve Hunt said, was favored on the upwind. He did gain on that second upwind. Here he is right here. He's already doing better. They're one of the bigger teams, so they're not even trapping yet. They probably should be. They probably should have Tommy sit up. We got to work with him on that. He loves to hike so much. He's such a good hiker that you can make it work in these boats, but probably should have Preston trapping high and Tommy sitting more straight up. But we'll see how they do. I like it when people do different stuff. So here's the girls here. Bella likes to heel over a little. She's quite fast, so she's got to learn how to get the boat that. It's okay to be like 1 degree, but that's like 5. And once you go 5 degrees, you create weather helm. You also create lift on the centerboard that's more upward than windward. It's more up like an airplane wing. So once you start to get to the solid wind, you got to keep the boat upright so the centerboard doesn't start to create upward lift, which increases heel. You really notice it on a skiff. You heel to leeward, the thing starts to take off like an airplane. Oh, the girls rushed the tack. I know why she rushed the tack, because she wanted a lane. Okay, and Tommy's doing well this race. This is gonna be fun. Nuts, he just turns, the mainsail fills, he switches sides, he foots at 1 degree and takes off. Okay, Tommy around in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I didn't talk to him about downwind other than sit forward. He's sitting forward. He's a big boy. We got to move Preston forward too, because he's got to get Tommy's fat stern out of the water. Okay, Bella's right in here. Really good set. Oh, come on. Sorry, I was Where are the girls? Right there. Okay. All right, this time Bella did a better job of not getting rolled after the mark. She had a little different deal. She had not as many boats right next to her. So she did a good job of having a lane. This looks like the wind has gone right. People are going to be getting on port tack a little sooner. It's gone right 5 degrees. Oh, jibe set. Okay, need the bang loose, main out. So as we come to the gates, everybody's on starboard, so I'm suspecting the right gate could be the more upwind one right now. But as I'm coming down here, I'm going to be watching the boats exit the gate. Wow, there is a lot of wind in there. These guys are surfing and catching waves. Here's Tommy's in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's in 7th now. I think he's actually had a pretty good run. And if I was him, I would just race to the right gate, full speed ahead, really work the boat here, try to get to that right gate as quick as you can, and just round that one. And then come out this way towards me just enough to get around this bad air. And there's plenty of wind on this side. So I'd be looking over here. If there's wind over here, I'd round the right gate and I would be barreling to get away from this bad air. Got to get out 7 boat lengths outside of any of these boats to be in decent air. Okay, watching this guy come here, I would say the right gate's just fine. And they're tacking just because they're protecting. Right as the other boat, 2nd, 3rd, rounded the other buoy, he tacks and goes this way, and then he decides what to do from here. Even though he's going to go through the chalk, he's just protecting. He'll give up a little bit of distance to stay upwind of these guys and even lose a little bit in bad air. Okay, here comes Tommy around. And he rounded with 7th, 6th, and 7th almost even. So again, I think if this was a starting line, I'd be starting right at this end. Yeah, definitely. I think port tack is more perpendicular to the gates than starboard tack is. So this gate nearest us is further upwind. The change we made for Tommy's, we got the kelp off his boat, and we had him trim his jib tighter inside the spreader tip a little more. If your mainsail's not luffing at all on the leading edge, you're probably not close enough on your jib trim. If it's luffing too much in this wind, then ease the windward sheet a tiny bit, but you gotta close off the slot. Good job, ladies. These girls are just buff, man. Just hiking the boat, no trapping at all. Top 15 with no trapping and 9 to 12 knots. Their jib is too still. If we could get their jib a ½ an inch tighter, 1 inch tighter, doesn't have any power, luff the front of the main a little, that would be good. Race 2, last windward mark. Tommy's gonna come around here in about 7. How quick the sets are when you see them. They go up and they fill. It's really important on big wave days for that to happen. It's not as important on flat days. There's Tommy tacking round 7. He's got to be a little better at the late line calls. He's got to be able to get the boat on the wind before he tacks, make sure he's up to speed, and do a really good tack. His last tack to lay lines are 2nd to last. much pressure on himself or something. And then Bella's gonna come around in 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. She did trap that one, but not much. It's amazing what they're doing. Shotgun. Yeah. Come on, push. There you go. Okay, just needed to get the pole back sooner. And on the jives, you got to pull the pole back. There you go. Nice save. Oh, God. They want 10th bad, I think. Finish of race 2. It's about 11 knots. Leaders of race 2 finish. See that? It's not a huge roll tack. This guy's got quite a bit of bang on. So we're gonna set lean up with that overbend wrinkle like that guy has. See the overbend wrinkle on PD Bush? So if you are watching the boats ahead at all while you're going downwind, you look at the leaders going back upwind, and if they have overbend wrinkle and you don't, then you know what to do. You gotta make sure you got more bang on when you go upwind. If the leaders have more bang than you, then it's very likely you need more bang. Here comes Tommy in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. He's gonna be 10. Yeah, from 6 to 10. No problem. Anything in the top 10 is a keeper. And then you got 11, 12, 13 for the girls, trapping. They're more comfortable hiking. That wasn't a bad tack. For race 3. Now, so we watched down the line for the first race from the pin. Then we watched from the committee boat. Now we're going to watch the best sailors we can and try to look at where their heads are going, look at their sails, look at their rudders. Anytime they don't have a threaten, they're going to be going high and slow. Anytime they get threatened, they're going to turn down and probably try not to accelerate. Look at Pete, he's already got bang on. 7632 already has overbend wrinkles. So if you're a smaller team, you need overbend wrinkles.